Our freighter, the Vagabond, drifted quietly into the belt. Rusted hulks floated endlessly, remnants of battles long past. I had my hands elbow-deep in the guts of a derelict frigate when I heard the scream through my comms. "Dan, get back. That ship's not empty." By the time I scrambled out, it was too late. A shuttle bay door hissed open, and armored figures stormed in. Serathi soldiers. Tall, silver-skinned aliens with burning violet eyes. They moved with the precision of predators. We didn't stand a chance. I was thrown to the ground, my wrists bound. The rest of the crew either dead or fleeing. But one of them stopped in front of me. Unlike the others, she wasn't armored. Her long white hair flowed down her shoulders, and her skin shimmered faintly in the dim light. She wasn't a soldier, she looked royal. Her gaze locked onto me, sharp as a blade. Then, shock spread across her face. "Remove his shirt," she commanded. The soldiers hesitated, but obeyed. Rough hands tore open my jacket, unbuttoning my shirt. My chest was bare, revealing the strange birthmark I'd always had, a swirling star-shaped crest just over my heart. The alien woman gasped. Her knees buckled, and before I could comprehend what was happening, she dropped to the floor before me. Her voice trembled as she whispered, "That mark. You're my fated mate." The middle, the bond. Thought she was insane. A mate. With me. I tried to resist, to shout back, but the soldiers held me fast. The woman rose, her expression a storm of awe and fury. "I am Princess Kaelira of the Serathi Dominion. And you, human, bear the mark of the eternal bond. It is written in prophecy. You are mine." I laughed bitterly, despite the danger. "Lady, you've got the wrong guy. I fix engines, I don't fulfill prophecies." But deep inside, something stirred when her eyes met mine. The mark on my chest seemed to burn faintly, pulsing in rhythm with my heartbeat. I couldn't explain it, but a connection was there. Kaelira ordered my release. The soldiers looked uneasy but obeyed. She led me away from the wreckage, into her personal ship. The corridors gleamed with alien designs, elegant and sharp. During the journey, she explained, the Serathi believed in soul marks, rare sigils that appeared at birth, linking two destined partners. These bonds weren't just romantic. They were powerful conduits of energy. When united, bonded pairs could command abilities that surpassed natural limits. "Across 1,000 years, my people have waited for this," she said softly, her hand almost trembling as she reached toward the mark on my chest but stopped just short of touching. "You are the one foretold." I didn't want to believe it. But when she placed her hand in mine, a surge of energy flowed through me, like electricity laced with fire. My muscles tightened, my vision sharpened, and I could hear the faint hum of her ship's engines through the walls. "What the hell was that?" gasped. "The bond awakening," Kaelira replied. "You cannot deny it. You are mine and I am yours. Conflict, war and destiny." The situation grew more complicated when I learned that Kaelira wasn't just any princess. She was next in line to rule the Dominion, a faction bitterly opposed to humanity. Our bond wasn't just scandalous, it was dangerous. Word spread quickly. Rival factions within her own people saw me as a threat, a human who could destabilize the Dominion. The Union, on the other hand, would brand me a traitor if they discovered I was traveling with her. But Kaelira stood firm. "With you by my side, we can end this war. Our bond gives us strength neither side can match." Her conviction was unshakable, and despite myself, I felt drawn to her. We trained together, learning to channel the bond. When I focused, I could amplify her natural psionic abilities, turning her telekinetic force into an unstoppable weapon. She, in turn, heightened my senses and reflexes until I fought like a seasoned warrior. Yet not everyone was pleased. A Serathi warlord, General Thrixus, challenged Kaelira's claim. He declared me an abomination, demanding my execution. His supporters grew louder by the day, and whispers of civil war loomed. One night, Kaelira and I spoke in the quiet of her ship's observation deck. Stars glittered around us like scattered diamonds. "Do you regret it?" she asked suddenly. "Being bound to me?" I looked at her, the alien princess who had once terrified me, who now stood vulnerable before me. "I don't know if I believe in destiny," I admitted. "But I know this bond is real. And I don't regret meeting you." Her eyes softened, and for the first time she smiled. Not the regal, commanding smile she wore before her people, but something genuine. The climax. Betrayal and choice. Our fragile peace shattered when Thrixus struck. His forces ambushed us near the moons of Zithara. Kaelira's ship shook under the assault, alarms blaring. "We can't hold them off," cried the pilot. Kaelira turned to me, determination blazing. "Daniel, the bond, together we can stop them." We fought side by side as the ship's corridors became battlegrounds. When Serathi soldiers stormed in, Kaelira unleashed waves of psionic energy, amplified by the bond. I moved like lightning, every strike precise, every shot unerring. For the first time I wasn't just a mechanic, I was something more. But Thrixus himself confronted us. Towering, clad in obsidian armor. His power dwarfed even Kaelira's. He sneered at me. "A human, a mate. You disgrace our bloodline, princess." The battle was brutal. Thrixus hurled Kaelira aside. His blade raised to strike her down. Without thinking, I stepped in the way. The strike should have killed me, but the mark on my chest flared, blazing with light. Energy surged outward, shielding us both. Together, Kaelira and I unleashed the bond at full force. Her psionics intertwined with the burning energy of the mark, creating a storm of light and power. Thrixus roared as he was consumed, his armor cracking, his body collapsing under the combined assault. When the light faded, the general was gone. Silence fell. The soldiers who had followed him dropped their weapons, bowing to Kaelira. The ending, a new path. Victory was ours, but the road ahead remained uncertain. Kaelira had proven her strength, yet whispers would continue. A Serathi princess bonded to a human. It defied centuries of tradition. But when she stood before her people, she did not hide me. She took my hand, raising it high for all to see. "This is Daniel Hayes," she declared. "My mate, chosen not by politics or bloodlines, but by destiny itself. Together, we will forge a future where Serathi and humans stand united." The crowd was stunned. Some cheered. Others scowled. But change had begun. Later, as we stood once more on the observation deck, I finally let myself breathe. "I still don't know what the future holds," I said quietly. "But whatever it is, we face it together." Kaelira leaned closer, her hand over my mark, feeling its steady pulse. "Together," she whispered. And for the first time in my life I felt like I belonged, not to a place but to a bond that transcended worlds.